Gee, Martha, that certainly was a great sermon, wasn't it?
Yes, dear, it certainly was.
Let's see, the scripture was, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Proverbs 16:32, I think. Yeah, I'm going to try and remember that one.
Me too. Sweetheart, don't you think you're following that car in front of us just a little too close?
Too close? Too close? He's at least 40 feet Wait a minute here. Maybe you're right, dear. I'll try and watch that.
Yes, dear, don't forget the sermon. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
Yeah, what a great scripture, huh?
Honey, you just ran a red light.
Are you crazy? That light was yellow.
It was both. It was yellow, then it turned red when you entered the intersection.
I'm sorry, Muffin. I'm going to have to contradict you. It turned red after I was already in the intersection.
Pudding Lump, it definitely wasn't green. So just slow down and look for some green ones for a change.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
What are you doing?
Oh, just some memory work, dear. Yeah, I always want to try and remember that scripture, especially when I'm in the car with you.
What was that?
I said, I think I'm coming down with the flu. It's hot in here.
Well, honey, we'll get home a lot quicker if you'd pass that car in front of us. Come on, pass them. They're slowpokes.
Pass him? Didn't you just tell me to slow down?
Slow down, yes. Park, no. Come on, pass them.
All right. I'll pass him, but I'm going to have to speed up to do it.
I know that.
There, you happy now?
I will be just as soon as you slow down.
Didn't you just tell me to pass him?
And you have, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, then you can slow down now.
You mean to tell me I passed him just so I could slow down in front of him?
Oh, isn't that what everybody does?
I thought that you weren't supposed to.
Anyway, we're going to have to get over soon. Our turn's coming up.
There's still plenty of time.
Oh, but it's clear now.
Well, I don't
Go
want...
ahead and start
I'm
signaling.
not changing lanes, bunny breath.
Why not, Schnookums?
For two reasons.
Yes.
Number one, I'm the boss. Got it?
Next?
And number two was... Well, I don't want to. Not yet, anyway.
But it's clear now.
Well, I'm not changing lanes now.
Don't raise your voice with me.
I'm not raising my voice.
So much for the old he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
Well, it's obvious to me that the author of that scripture has never driven in a car with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it means if he had, he would have written a disclaimer.
Oh, he would he?
Probably an extra chapter just to cover this situation. Maybe even an extra book. He'd probably call it Nagai or something like that.
That's it. I'm not talking to you for a month.
Good. That's the only time we ever communicate.
One more thing before I start ignoring you.
Oh, what now, honey?
Oh, I just wondered, dear, if you're ready to change lanes now or not.
I'll change lanes when I'm good and ready.
Well, you just passed our street.
I did?
My silence begins.
So I passed our silly street. I'll just go around the block.
Fine, you do that.
I thought you weren't going to say anything else, Martha.
That's the last word you'll hear from me.
Good.
And another thing. I hope you do go around the block.
Why? So you can say, I told you so the whole way?
Nothing would make me happier.
Well, in that case, I'll just make a U-turn right here.
You can't make a U-turn here.
Oh, no? Watch me.
Happy now? I watched you. The people on the corner watched you. And that policeman watched you.
What policeman?
Oh, the one turning on his siren and red lights.
Oh, that policeman.
Well, are you going to pull over?
I was waiting on you to tell me to.
Just pull over before he pulls out his bullhorn.
Even if he pulled out his bullhorn, Martha, I still couldn't hear him over your mouth.
Are you saying that I have a big mouth?
I'm saying you could swallow Idaho.
does it. I'm not talking to you for 2 months.
Face it, Martha, you're a backseat driver. You've always been a backseat driver. Well, your mom even said you used to give her directions from your stroller.
Only when she got lost. And besides, you can say what you want, but I'm not the one getting a ticket.
Yes, officer? An illegal U-turn? I don't think so. Just a second. This is my wife. I'll ask her. Martha? Sweetheart, honey, dear, muffin, love of my life. You didn't happen to see me make an illegal U-turn back there, did you?
I told him not to do it, officer.
I'm sorry, officer. I must have made a mistake. Oh, no. Not about the U-turn in the introduction. I don't even know this crazy woman. Where do I sign? I'm really sorry, officer. I mean, I don't know what came over me. It'll never happen again? Thanks. Well, Martha, would you like to head for home, or would you rather see me do hard time?
Honey, sweetie pie, are you mad at little old me?
Me mad at you? What on earth for? Either the slow to anger is better than the mighty.
I guess I've been making it kind of difficult on you, huh?
Well, they do say that temptation worketh patience, and after 15 years of being married to you, I should be the most patient man on earth. But look, I probably deserve the ticket anyway. What do you say we just drop it?
But you wouldn't have gotten the ticket if I hadn't been nagging you.
Look, I deserve the ticket. I'll just pay it. We'll forget the whole thing.
That sounds wonderful.
We'll just go on like nothing ever happened.
Great. We'll just act like we just got out of church, and this is the church parking lot, and we'll start from there.
Okay, let's see. We got out of church, got in the car. I said something like, gee, Martha, that certainly was a great sermon, wasn't it?
And I said, yes, dear, it certainly was.
And I said, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
And you said you were going to try to remember that.
And you said you would, too. Let's see, I guess we just go on like nothing ever happened.
Right.
I'll pull out into traffic and we'll head for home.
Right. Just as soon as I tell you it's clear.